more clever, yeah. If a girl don't, then a girl do it better. If a don't, you know a girl do it better. I'm not have to go down. I'm not have to go down. I'm not have to go down. I'm not have to go down.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Hey, middle. 180. Middle. 180.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. this defense for the Bucs, very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Lamar changing the play. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Third down and 5.
Now they'll audible to something else. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Addison hauls it in. And he will have the Bears first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down. 1st and 10. That's a 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Pacheco back at the 41-yard line.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Here's 3rd and 10.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Buccaneers have it. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And he stopped immediately there. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Jordan Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The kicker on for the
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look. Here's Pacheco headed right. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. Pass caught, it's Justin Shorter. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Shuck. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 58 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bears 7.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown And their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To the right side and intercepted. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this is drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
19 tack, Buffalo 18. Left wing 19. Warriors 17. Ready?
Throwing, Chuck. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
It's a gain of
That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
first down and goal to go.
Let's go. Check out.
It's a quarterback sneak. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
At the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to second and
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
brought down just shy of the goal line. No gain on the play. Brings up
They'll go for the keeper. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of
no
play.
gain on the play.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
Ready, break. Ready. 70 Timberwolf.
An audible here to get a new look.
Let's go.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand.
Oh, we're ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
That's caught. Emeka Buka. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Bears, first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Bears, first down.
Now it's Jackson. He gets this complete to Shaheed. 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
We changed it.
39-yard line.
We changed it. That's up.
Again, Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears, first 7. First down, Bears.
They'll look to throw here. Jackson going to keep it. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th.
Hey, report.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
I'm going to go.
Jackson now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Here's a 2nd and 7. Jackson going to keep it. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jackson's going to try to sneak. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll change things up. Pacheco will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Here's Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Bowers with career touchdown number 70. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Now it's Jackson. And this one too low.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. For the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A very solid gain of 27. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one out for a really good strike.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
2nd and 6 at the Bears' 8-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half.
Buccaneers 31, Bears 14.
Now we go from happy and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab.
The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Shuck now to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Shuck. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. He'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Derek Hall able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Brock Bowers, his 10th touchdown this season, second of the game. And the Buccaneers are able to widen their advantage. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Buccaneers 38, Bears 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Here's Jackson to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Jackson. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And I think the ball's out. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Play action. It's Jackson. This is caught by Addison. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Play action. Now Jackson completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now it's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. To throw is Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Throwing, Shuck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To throw now, Shuck. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to number 89, Brock Bowers. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. And this one's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working out of the gun here, Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
22 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Bailey. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
18, cock, Mustang 19.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8.
60 Eagles, 6 Texans, Warriors 17.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
38 yards. That's another.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Bailey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They'll look to throw. Looking for Brown, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A.J. Brown, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucks have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
45. Bears 14.
The Bucks ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Throw to the right. Hauled in by Addison. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, middle. Ready, shot. 180. Ready, shot. Sit up.
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey. Ready, shot. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Bears first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Sit up.
And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. He's got a Bears touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. The point after is good. And the lead's down to 24.
45. Bears 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
A gain of 2 makes it.
Here's Shuck. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Now Shuck on 4th down. That is caught. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jordan Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Boy,
get after? Right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, it's Deontay Banks with it. And the Buccaneers are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over first.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The middle they go. Bailey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. Complete to Brock Bowers. 1st and 10 at the 25.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Xavier Watts on the coverage.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18, 70 range, 70 Lion. Mustang 19. 19 Lion.
Again, it's Shuck. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Buffalo 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Take over.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got it. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
79 Broncos.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Warrior 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Shuck. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Buccaneers 59. Bears 21.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now it's Jackson. Open man is Noah Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
A gain of 12. And the Bears first down.
From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught once again by Brown. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So here's a 3rd and 14.
A loss of 12 yards.
Here's Jackson to throw.
3rd and 14.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And the Bears first down. A 28-yard gain. First down.
Jackson. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
One last shot for Jackson. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. And is this